JS got taken. He was off center. Had or something got back to him.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Tennessee's offense will get first crack at it here. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
The Vols want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
We'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On third and short, the power run here. The Volunteers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him. Look.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Thomas. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quick completion to the right. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! First score of the game goes up.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Vols in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, give on the inside. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Quarterback keeper.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Gets it out quickly. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The run from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll take it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal player who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got an open man. Finds a crease at the 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Tight end now in motion. To the air. It's Aguilar. Big fella moving. Touchdown ball. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going up top again. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Find some fresh air. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Fires to the big fella. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bruins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Vols have it in scoring position on first and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hunts it out of the air. They'll immediately call timeout. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll try the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Bruins! They take the lead with the 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra: be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quarterback will keep it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys, too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And the Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Looking left. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. There he goes. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Dumps it off in the flats. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space, it's Berger. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Bruins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rushes on him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He's got him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Using his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Off the play fake. Under fire. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Berger.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him?
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Vols will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tennessee! They move on
That's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Now on the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first.
Touchdown, UCLA! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Staley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown ball. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds his man. It's Robinson. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
And he's just going to spike it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Berger. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this to tie things up in the final minute. Timeout is called with just a single second left. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Absolutely perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you can just keep your points. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now on third down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.